Hi, my name is Janai Lane, and I'm the founder of Spirit Coach Training. Sometimes what we need as human beings is just pure love. And it seems that we can't get enough of it. Perhaps that's because we haven't really recognized how to give ourselves this unconditional love and compassion. Many years ago, I was leading a retreat in Brazil, and I had quite a large group. And it seemed to be that everybody was in a healing crisis at the same time. That is, they were in a healing process, but it was very chaotic and messy. And I felt like, as a facilitator, I just wasn't able to attend to everyone in the way I wanted to. So I went into this little church and I began to sob, and I was just crying. I felt like I had been failing. And it was interesting. My eyes were closed, my head was hanging down, and all of a sudden I felt these physical hands just gently holding my face so lovingly. And when I opened my eyes to see who was there, no one was there. And as I closed them again, I felt the same tenderness, the same brilliance. And I realized it was an angel. And this angel was pouring love into my being, this unconditional love, this great compassion, this immense acceptance. And as that was flowing in, I started to feel this acceptance for myself and for whatever I considered a failing. And I began to feel this compassion that lives in my sacred heart to begin to ignite so that I can have self-compassion. And then slowly, I began to feel this unconditional love, this ever present love that's always flowing, begin to flow, not only coming in, but coming out and up and out like a spring from my own sacred heart. And I realized that I had this power inside of me, that I actually had the capacity to give myself this love, this longing. And so I want to share a practice with you that can help you to cultivate this type of self-love, self-compassion, self-acceptance. Because when you have this from within, you don't need it from without. And the funny thing is, when you are exuding this love, everybody wants to give you love in return. It has a reciprocal relationship. But when we're grasping for love out there, it doesn't seem to come. We're pushing it away. So this practice is about cultivating that love within you. So the first thing that you would do is just gently put your hands on your high spiritual heart. And with a tenderness, just showing up just as you are. And I want you to imagine the most loving being that you can think of. Perhaps it's Our Lady of Guadalupe, or Mother Mary, or Kuan Yin, or Green Tara, or perhaps it's an elder in your life that loved you unconditionally. Whoever appears to you, imagine their hands are gently on top of yours. And begin to breathe in first, just acceptance, just to know that you're okay just as you are, whatever's going on, just as you're showing up right now. And this loving being will turn up the volume on acceptance so that you can turn it up within your sacred heart as you breathe in acceptance. Notice now a flow of compassion is coming in. You might see it as a color. And this compassion is coming in. It's just compassion. We're all human beings on this walk through life, and it's not always easy. And we can have compassion for ourselves and for others. As you let that flood in, as you breathe in compassion and out. And notice now a beautiful unconditional love coming in. Just this beautiful unconditional love. This isn't a love for anyone or anything. It's a love that we're made of, that is ever present in us and in the world. And if you get still enough, you begin to feel that love. And then as you breathe this in deeply and out, I want you to notice how you could take your hands and just gently hold your face very lovingly and so tenderly, like you were holding an infant, a beautiful baby, just so precious. And you too are that. You are that love. And then notice how you can take your hands and you can hug yourself just very tenderly, very gently, not in a false way, just in a real way. And you can let this unconditional love flow in. And you might even find yourself beginning to rock a little bit. And you're breathing in this acceptance and this compassion and this unconditional love. And you might stay with this for some time. If tears come, that's wonderful. You're releasing all the suppressed emotion. So that's a wonderful thing. Allow them to come. If a smile comes, allow that too. That's joy, your natural state expressing. Yeah, so just stay with this for as long as feels right for you. This practice, when done, cumulatively can change your life, completely change your life, because you have the power of unconditional love within you. And as you resource this, it begins to bubble out and overflow into your life and into the world. You are a beacon of love. Thank you so much for listening. Namaste. Blessings, dear one.